Assalamualaikum and a very good day. I would like to bid to my respected lecturer, Madam Aliza. My name is Dania Amalin binti Ahmad from PT2S24. Today, I will present one drama technique that I have incorporated in my Year 4 ESL listening lesson, which is the soundscape. This technique was used during the set induction stage to prepare pupils for a listening lesson based on the topic Amazing Animals. Now, what is soundscape? Soundscape is a drama technique where pupils create environmental sounds using their voices and body movements to represent a setting. For example, pupils can produce sounds of waves, wind, or insects to simulate environments such as the ocean, savanna, or jungle. Instead of receiving information passively, pupils actively construct meaning through listening and imagination before engaging with the main lesson. Soundscape is highly suitable for primary ESL pupils because it prepares them for listening tasks in a meaningful and engaging way. First, it lowers pupils' affective filter. According to Krashen's affective filter hypothesis, pupils learn better when they feel relaxed and confident. Second, soundscape activates pupils' prior knowledge before they listen to the main lesson content. And third, it encourages active participation, especially among weaker pupils who may feel like less confident using full sentences. According to Cow and O'Neill, drama-based strategies support confidence and comprehension among language learners through interaction. Now, what is the link to the SKP learning standards? Soundscape supports prediction skills, contextual listening, and vocabulary inference. This shows that soundscape activities supports two important Year 4 listening learning standards. First, Learning Standards 1.2.5, which focuses on understanding longer supported questions. Through environmental sounds such as the ocean waves or jungle insects, pupils begin predicting which animals live in those habitats before listening to the main audio. Second, Learning Standards 1.3.1, which involves guessing unfamiliar vocabulary using contextual clues. This soundscape activity helps pupils connect sounds with environments, which prepares them to infer meaning during the listening task. Now, this is how I integrated soundscape technique in my lesson plan. In my lesson, I used soundscape during the set induction stage. First, I played environmental sounds representing three ecosystems, which were the ocean, the savanna, and the jungle. Next, pupils listened carefully and identified the environments. Then, pupils created their own environmental sounds using their voices. And after that, pupils predicted which animals live in those environments, which prepared them for the listening activity involving the whale, cheetah, and T-Rex. This helped pupils activate their background knowledge before the main listening task began. Now, soundscape supports listening skill development in several important ways. First, it develops prediction skills by encouraging pupils to anticipate what they will hear during the listening task. Second, it strengthens contextual understanding because pupils connect environmental sounds with meaning. And third, it improves listening focus by preparing pupils mentally before they listen to the main audio material. Now, according to Malley and Duff, drama technique helps create meaningful language learning experiences through imagination and participation. Therefore, soundscape is highly effective for supporting listening comprehension among primary ESL pupils. Now, I will demonstrate how the soundscape technique was carried out during the set induction stage of my lesson.
Good morning, explorers!
Good morning, teacher!
Today, we are going to learn the animals. But first, I will bring you to different environments so that you can hear what it sounds like being there. Are you ready?
Yes!
Now listen to my instruction very carefully. First, when I tell you to close listen very carefully. But before that, close your eyes.
Dad, I'm closing my eyes.
Okay, listen. Alright, explorers, you can open your eyes now. What sound did you hear just now?
Me,
Yes, Iman?
I think I heard bubble sounds.
Bubble sound, good job. Or it is also known as
Bubble.
sea foam.
Seafood.
What animal do you think might live here in this environment? Yes,
Teacher,
Sarah?
I think fish.
Fish, correct. Or more specifically, it is known as a whale.
Whales.
Now, we can conclude that there are sea foams. There's sea foam in the deep ocean and also whales in the deep ocean. Now, I would like all of you to recreate the sound. I will divide this part of the class and this part of the class as one group and this one as one group. Now, this group, I would like you to make the sound of sea foam. It goes like this. And this part of the class, I would like you to make the sound of this, a whale. It goes like this. Okay, so Iman, I would like you to become the sea foam, and Umaira and Fatin, you both are the whales. Alright, in the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, everyone, good job!
Yay!
We have recreated the deep ocean. Now, I will bring you to the second environment. Listen very carefully and close your eyes. Alright, class. What animal do you think lives there?
I think I heard a cricket.
A cricket, correct, Iman. What about a big animal that you can think of that runs really fast?
Tiger.
Tiger. Alright. Do you know any other animal that is like tiger?
Bear.
That starts with a C.
Cheetah.
Cheetah, correct, Umaira. Any other sound that you hear there? No, right?
No.
Alright, so we heard 2 sounds. The sound of crickets and cheetahs. Now, how do you make this sound? Yes, correct, Iman. It goes like that. Okay, then this animal, it makes this sound. Alright, so I would like this group to become the cheetah and this group to become the crickets. In 3, 2, 1. Excellent job, everyone. Now, I will bring you to the last destination. That is is? Close your eyes. This is the prehistoric jungle. So, what did you hear while you were in the prehistoric jungle just now?
Teacher, is that a dinosaur?
Dinosaur, yes.
So scary.
Yes, very scary, right? It was a T-Rex.
T-Rex, yes.
Did you hear the sound of the wind just now?
Yes.
And the sound of the wind. So, the T-Rex goes like this. While the wind goes like this. So I would like this group to make the sound of the T-Rex and this group to make the sound of the wind. In 3, 2, 1. Good job, explorers. Now we have successfully created the sound from the 3 different environments that I have brought you. Alright, let's move on to the next stage of our lesson.
In conclusion, the soundscape drama techniques effectively prepares pupils for listening activities by activating their prior knowledge and creating a meaningful learning context. It also increases participation and reduces anxiety among learners. Therefore, soundscape is highly suitable for supporting listening skills in Malaysian primary ESL classrooms. That is all from me. Thank you very much.